So hello traders, we are live now and we will start with our gold analysis. So in weekly chart, price is still having liquidity here, which is around 4381, and as you can see this guys, whenever there is a monthly end, means our yearly end at December and November, price mostly range. So here you can see this, it was December, and here again there is December. So most probably we gonna see a ranging market. And right now this is our static resistance from where gold is trying to reject, and this will be our support from where we will get a gain bounce if we get a test like this. So price will stay in this range for 1 month. In December we can see a bottom, in January maybe a new ATH, then again 2 to 3 months of consolidation. It is possible, so just play a range, keep your targets as the recent highs, not the ATH. Okay, so if you get any trade opportunity, get your targets as a recent high, scalp it and move. That's all we can do over here. So right now we are having this demand in weekly time frame, still pending for the test. If we get a test here, price will again pump. Now let's see daily time frame. In daily time frame we don't have a candle closing above this high. Price is continuously rejecting here. So whenever we don't have any candle closing above the previous high, price is likely to sweep low. Okay, so once we get a breakdown below this low, price will drop, and first target will be our weekly area here, and the second target will be this low if price drop below this low. So price need to hold this area of 4163. If this area gets hold, price can again pump and it will try to give us a new breakout structure above this high. And right now market is still ranging above this low. This is the highest closing, and we have a close below this closing of 12 November. This was the highest closing in recent time. After that we have a breakout and price was ranging here, and now we have a breakdown and price is close below. So price need to hold this low as it will drop very hard, and my first target will be this weekly candle high, which is 4133. Second target will be this FVG, which is here around 4109 to 4101. This FVG is still pending for the test here. Okay, and if we see this, we have a trend line running here. So price can test this FVG and trend line and again bounce. If it want to just range here like this one, price can grab more and more in this region. Okay, so let's just remove it, and now let's see 4 hour time frame. in 4-hour time frame, as we can see, price is not breaking below this demand area of 4-hour time frame. This was our last breakout structure and price is holding this structure. So this is our main area price need to hold to give this breakout structure. Okay. This is our weekly time frame area and this is a daily time frame FVG. So let's just remove it. We don't need it right now. We will just mark this session over. Okay. And this low. So right now, okay, so now good. Is it good now? Okay. So according to our 1-hour time frame, these two green zones are current buying opportunity for the target of 4259. Right now market is having a range model, so we buy the low and sell the high. This is the best model and best trade entries we can use right now. The market is currently failing to break above this high in daily time frame, so be very careful to long over here, and there is a very low volume in year ending situation, so play with very careful guys, because market is in range, it is having a low liquidity, so it can sweep this low, test this daily time frame FVG and this bottom trend line, then again pump. It is also a possibility, because in year ending situation we don't have a volume in market, so price can sweep lows and high to gain momentum. Here we have a sweep of high and this high is still pending for the test. So I'm expecting market to again bounce after sweeping this low of 4174. Once this low gets sweep, we will have another upside momentum like this. And if this low gets break, then we will watch for the short opportunity, and our target will be this weekly time frame order block high around 4132 to then 4109, 4100. Okay, so this FVG and this weekly time frame order block will be our target. If this low gets break and if this low gets hold, we will watch for another higher high in smaller time frame. Okay, so this is my plan. I'm watching for still a buy opportunity in gold. Right now structure is still bullish. According to 1-hour time frame is bullish, 4-hour time frame it is bullish, daily time frame we have a liquidity hunt and price can drop, but until a 4-hour structural area gets break, we can't short over here. Okay, so we will watch for buy entry until we have a complete change of character in 4-hour time frame and the test of these areas. So I'm still watching for buy from this areas in 1-hour time frame. After that, if I get a sweep here, then also I will be watching for buy. And remember guys, price will again make a new ATH, then there will be a huge retracement. It will last around 1 to 2 months. Before that, this is a low liquidity and low volume market, so play with very caution. Okay, so that's it for gold. If you have any question, you can ask me in the comments. I am coming for the comments. So please make one video for us to locate exact way to execute trades on gold. There is no exact way to execute trades. Just follow your strategy, which will give you a nice entries. Mostly nobody has ever made a videos on gold. There are many, brother. Nobody has explained how gold moves, what affects the gold, and about the common momentum which happens in gold. I have shared many free entry models on my free channel. You can refer that. If you could give me a clear picture, it would be very good. Okay, I will try. Totally agree, price will range, clean out all the liquidities down 3990, then will go up again for ATH. Looking forward to that. Yes, it is possible, but we don't have any selling confirmation here. Price is still ranging, but is bullish range. It is still making a higher highs and higher lows. You can clearly see that. Until it start making lower lows and lower highs, we can't short it. Okay. Can you repeat from the 4 hour? Okay, let's just repeat it. In 4 hour time frame, sorry. As you can see, 4 hour time frame, this high is broken. Okay, and price don't have a 1 day time frame breakout. So what we have here, price should hold the recent created order block, which is this one. Okay, and then in 4 hour time frame, the last breakout structure in the minor structure is this one here. So until its low gets break, which is this, price is bullish. That's why I'm still watching for long, and price is making higher lows and higher highs. See this. This was low, this is high, again the higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, again higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and this is higher low. So we can expect market to create a new higher high and give us a breakout structure in daily time frame. Okay, so this is a current minor structure which is holding a bigger structure. Major structure have just a liquidity sweep. Minor structure is having a support here. This is the bounce. After this bounce, what should happen? It should break a smaller time frame. Now this is 4 hour, we go to 1 hour time frame. In 1 hour time frame, price was making a low, lower high, lower low, again the lower high, lower low, lower high, and lower low. But here we have a high, higher high, higher low, again the higher high, and this can be a higher low. So price have already changed its character here. You can clearly see this. We have 2 candle closing. This is our change of character. Last breakout structure was this one. So this change of character happens after the test of 4 hour structural area, which is this one. So this is a clear indication that price want to hold this 4 hour structural area and give us a breakout structure in daily time frame, which is around 4245. So price need to close a daily time frame candle above 4245 to stay bullish in daily time frame. After this, it can drop, but it will be just a retracement. But if price drop here before giving our a breakout structure in daily time frame, it will lead to a massive drop, and targets will be this one, our daily time frame FVG, and our weekly time frame pending order block, which is this one here. This is still pending for the test. Okay, so this can be also a possibility in gold if we have a breakout structure to the downside in 4-hour time frame. So we have to take all the possibility in account, so we can count on them for our next move possibility. And right now this is the bottom trend line, which is gold holding, and this bottom trend line is aligned with our weekly time frame, order block, and this FVG. If price want to test it around 8 December, price can test it near about Monday 8 and 9. Okay, Monday to Tuesday it can test if this area gets break. If this hold, we can expect again pump, then retest and pump again. Okay, so first of all, what is the nearest support in current market, which is after the change of character? This is QML area, and the second one is this extreme order block in 1-hour time frame. So these two areas are important for gold to bounce. Here we don't have any inducement. Price can take it as an inducement, but I don't think it will hold much. We need a smaller time frame structural formation here and change of character, then I will watch for buy. And if price break this area, I will watch this zone for buy entry. Okay, so this is my view on gold. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Communication companies limiting uploads happens here too. Better now, I think. Yes, maybe. You need to have a live trading session. This prediction are irrelevant since the price can do anything when the market opens. Yes, price can do anything, but you have to watch for structures. And I can't go live every time because I live in rural place, brother. Internet connection is not good right now. It will have very much fluctuations in my live sessions. What is your trading strategy to identify buy and sell setups? I use structure trading, market structure. Change of character, can please explain how to use the POC, fixed range volume profile. Okay, and which time frame is better? Whenever you have a range like this one, just use this tool from full range and it will give you the maximum traded point in this range, which is this one. After the break of this range, market test this maximum traded area, and if this holds, there will be a gain pump from there. Okay, see this area, again we have this range, near this. Okay, so this is the range starting and this is the range ending. So price test it and move. This is full range. See this area, a pinpoint test and bounce. You will see range, and this range is having a maximum traded price which we called as POC. This is our POC, price of control, which need to be tested again and which will give price strength. How to join your mentorship? Now mentorships are closed right now. In January maybe there will be another batch, because current mentorship is about to end. Nearly 2 to 3 sessions are there pending over there. Okay, so next batch will start in mid-January. So if you are interested, you can register yourself for next batch. Registration will be open in December and January in first week. Okay, which is the time frame that you use to spot entry and exit positions. It doesn't matter which time frame you use. If you are watching a 1 hour structure, then your entry will form near in 5-minute time frame. Divide by 4. Just divide by 4. Maybe in 15-minute or 5-minute time frame you will get your entries. Okay, see this. This is 15-minute. It is not much clear, so we will go in 5-minute. This is your breakout structure. Price will again pump. This is your again rejection point from where price can again drop. After that, you will have your new breakout structure. Then again one. Then if price give you a change of character, you can enter in long. Just watch for a smaller time frame structure change at your interested areas here. It will break. We are going down for the liquidity. It is huge down there. Yes, it is huge down, but before it breaks, we can't pre-assume that it will break. Okay, always trade what you see. First of all, here in 15-minute, see this. This was the breakout structure, and this was a structural area from where price should pump. Okay, so I have the test of area. This again I have done long over here and collected stop loss and this breakdown. Then again I have a stop hunt over here on my short entry, because this was a change of character in 1 hour time frame. I again got a stop loss here. Then I enter in the market after this change of character and retest here. Then it was this move. So I just trade whatever I see in the market. I don't pre-assume whatever is going to happen. I just see this, I trade this. Okay, if you always pre-assume that what is going to happen in the market, you will miss trade or you will continuously hitting stop loss. I like the test of the lower zones because that would test the weekly FVG. Yes, it is good areas, but before that These zones are already present here. Can you please explain how to predict 2244 first, then 2260 here? I don't know. What is QML? QML is Quasimodo pattern. You can find it on internet. Candle close confirmation. How do you decide on one or two candle close for the affirmation of the price action per time chart? This is a simple rule in structure trading, that if you are having a downtrend market and you have a two candle closing above the previous lower high, that means price have gained strength here. Two candle closing is the indication of strength, and now price can change its direction. Only one candle closing is termed as liquidity grab. Price need to sustain that level. For the sustainability, it need to close two candles. If you see this, let me find any examples here. Okay, this is very good example. See this area. This is our 4-hour structural area here. This is high and this is low. So price need to close two candle above this high to make a breakout structure. Okay, then it will test structural areas and move. So here this is the high and we don't have any two candle closing here in 4-hour time frame. So what we will do in 1-hour time frame, is it bullish over here or not? Let's see. Yes, it is. We have a two candle closing. So according to 1-hour time frame, this low will not break. Now price will go and pump again from this full area. Here this is our structural area. Again breakout structure. After the two candle closing, we need only one candle closing. Okay, so now price will hold this low, because now we have a change of character and new higher low. See this, again higher high, higher low, and price will continue. So in 4-hour time frame, till this areas are moving, we still don't have any two candle closing. See this area, one candle closing up, second candle closing back. See, and here we have a two candle closing. So this is a structural area now, and price need to hold this. See this area. So this was your test. See how structure works. Is there a difference between VIP and mentorship program? Yes, in mentorship I teach people how to trade. This all thing I have explained over here. I explain this all the things in details, and why it is formed, why this FVG have a liquidity, why there is a sweep liquidity, how this 1-hour structural model was formed, this model, and this full entry was explained in my mentorship program. My members and my students know how this structure works, why this liquidity was taken. The reason behind this liquidity, this is what I explain in mentorship. And they know that after the breakout structure, you should not enter in long over here. Always wait for retracement. And they know when to enter in long, which area they are looking for a long entry, which area they will avoid for a long or a short entry. This all the things I explain in it. Does the same structural logic works in crypto also? Yes, you can ask me any crypto chart and I will explain it, my structure in it. Did you trade prop firm before? Yes, I have traded. I was using funding pips, but it just got bankrupt. Now my own point is enough. Do you use macroeconomy and combine those for your trade and exit and entries? I look for them, but not mostly. Because if you are having a good technical knowledge, every news will follow your structure. News just accelerate the momentum in the market. It will not change the trend of the market. Okay? It will not change the trend of the market. It will just inject volatility in the market. It will not change the direction of the market. How long is the mentorship program? Around 2.5 months. BTC is still bearish. How their live record session for mentorship program, are they over Zoom? They are on Telegram live and the recording sessions are shared in channel. There is a channel for mentorship program. We have a live session over there, then I share recordings in that. Which is the platform you are using for trading gold? I am using XNS. Are you able to share what are the trading fees like the platform that you are using? Yes, I have zero spread account and it will cost you near about $15 for one lot. BTC weekly structure is bearish. Last breakout structure. This is change of character. So the maximum test of this areas and price will again drop. This area holds the resistance of this one too. So this is a good area to again short BTC, and target can be this low. First rejection area is this one. From here you can get some scalp pips around 100, 200 or 500 pips. Then price will again bounce, test this area, and there can be a rejection. Did you see how candle momentum suddenly becomes twitchy and the end about to hover before? Same things I observe also on session opening and economical news. Is there a way I can call you over a phone before registering for your mentorship? No, I don't reveal my privacy, brother. I need some privacy. If you have any question, you can DM me. I will answer all of your questions. Still, I think BTC will test these areas. Here, I will start buying BTC from here. There is a one model called a trendline breakout trading, which is this one, that you put flip from bottom to top, and when the 0.23 areas get tested, you just short over there, and 0.23 area is aligned with this one. See this? And your target will be 50%, then this one. But this is very far away, so I'm still expecting price to test this 618 area. How much is the cost of your mentorship, sir? This is 300 USDT and it includes the yearly membership of my VIP. Do you trade on other asset as wallet? I see you trading gold mostly. I mostly trade gold. I don't trade other assets. Rarely I go for crypto for some swing trades and holdings, but mostly I trade gold. For intraday purpose, gold is my favorite. On meta chart, felt like a big volume in, could be a big candle at the opening of the gold. Possible. Everything is possible in trading, guys. Just watch trades, take your 100 pips or 200 pips or whatever your daily target it is on your charts, according to your portfolio, according to your equity, whatever your targets are on daily purpose, just take your profit and exit the market. Don't just hold on for a long or having a swing trade, because current market is not suitable for swing. If you have any trade, just take your targets and exit the market. Good luck. Thank you. Are these all models covered in your structured trading course, including trend line, which you mentioned just now? All are included in my mentorship. My members, my students all trade just like me. They can explain chart exactly the way I'm explaining to you. When does the registration closes for the mentorship? Registration will close in January, when classes will start. Okay, so any other questions, or we should end this session over here? Can you share more about the mentorship program? Are there weekly classes? Guys, in mentorship program, we have one class a week. There will be a one session of 1 hour, around 30 minutes. Sometimes, if session is short, then we ask about their queries. I take a session. All the sessions are recorded and recordings are shared in the channel. If my members or students have any question, they can DM me. I resolve their queries on DM or in next session whenever we have. Every Sunday we have a session on Telegram. If you have any other questions, you can ask me. And mentorship program is 2.5 months long. After that, if you have any question and if you have any queries regarding to our trading system, or how, if you have lost any, what way I can say, any session recordings or something, I will share that. Do you trade with leverage? No. I have default leverage of 2000, which comes in XNS. I don't do leverage trading in crypto. Do you always take your position closer to reversal? Mostly, because my most positions are aligned with reversal zones. I have entry here. I have a one long running from here. Another long running from here. And maybe possibly my third swing long will be from here. If I get this. If you want to be successful in gold trading, just remember my one advice: never ever go against the trend. Okay? Never ever go against the trend. And mostly gold is in bull trend. So if you go with long, your success will be very much higher, success ratio. Action is very good in instant withdrawal and deposit. Yes, that's why I'm using it. It is very good. All the time frame structure, breakout structure, change of character will be clear from your course, right? Yes. My one student is using my strategy in Indian market and he is getting very much good results. Why you don't take in your consideration FVG? Because FVGs have liquidities. It works when it is forming in bigger time frame. Smaller time frame FVGs rarely works. See this. This was FVG. And this is violation. But in daily time frame, this is structural area. What we call as mitigation block. See? Here, again, this was your FPG. See? But this was your structural area. Now tell me, which is working good? So that's why you profit from going to almost peak forming candle towards upside, aiming for the last dozens of pip. Nice. Okay. Do you expect gold to create double top in weekly time frame, massive drop? Gold have a cycle which I have already shared. If you see this in 12-month chart, look at this. Firstly, let me see. Okay. So this was your high around 185. This is the before pump high. Okay. Let me see which is. This is not the chart. I am using wrong chart. Honda maybe. Yes, this is already have done here. So watch the same color line. Okay. Here it is yellow line, which was the peak before this high, and we have this peak before this high, and the price are almost 10x, 195, 1921. Okay, and the drop was around 100. So into 10x, here 1000. Blue line, see this, into 10. Now, so before the last pump, there was a small drop which was from 444, and what we are having right now, 380. So I am still expecting price to create a small pump near about 4400 or 4500, then it will drop, and the drop will be near about 365. So here, do we have any structural area near 365 into 10x, which is 3500? Yes, we have this structural area pending. So after this drop, what will be the high? The ultimate high will be around 873. So possibly 8080. If this structure repeats here. Yes, but really price always covers FVG. FVG have liquidities. You guys taking FVG as very another terms, but FVG is a liquidity. Can you please repeat the mitigation block? Mitigation block is nothing break and retest, brother. Break and retest is mitigation block. This is high. If it breaks, then this is your mitigation block. Price can again pump. If it is in downtrend, if price break this low, if it tests, this is your mitigation block. Any other questions, guys? Because our session is getting too long now, already in 1 hour. So no questions. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you understand today's plan in this week, how we are watching gold. And just remember one thing, keep your risk small till this new year, because price is likely to range here and we are not expecting a bigger volatility right now. So better to play very safe, and wish you all guys have a profitable week ahead. Thank you for joining. See you in the next session. Until then, keep trading, keep printing.